Cheers, everyone! This is BrewMaster here, and you know what? This is gonna be my first little vlog, I guess. Yeah, I got a lot to talk on my mind, so I hope that you're willing to listen. Well, you know, you might be kind of here for some other reasons, because I put a little description in the title, and in the description, too, about some stuff I want to do. I got little talking points that are going to be down in the video down there, or description, whatever. You know what, anyways, so, yeah, vlog. I haven't really done one before. I don't know what I'm doing. Can't really say that I've done this or thought this out, even though I've got talking points and things to talk about. Yeah. So, I guess one of the first things I want to talk about is that there's, I guess, some good happenings in the channel. This is, I guess, you know, if you look at the age of the channel, it says that it's about a year old. That's kind of true. My first video I posted when I said and declared what I want to do with the channel was like August? I think it was in August or something like that. But I hadn't really done anything with it until I think it was April. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. Come on, Blaster, remember what it was. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Yes, there you go. Okay. Thanks for listening. Oh, you're welcome. Okay. 2 months ago. Was that 2 months ago? 765. Yeah, I don't believe it. Could you tell me? I gotta go in and... You know what? I'm gonna say April. That's what I'm gonna say was when I started my channel. Anyways, so since I started out the channel about 3 months ago, I guess that's where we are now, I'm already at 31 subs. You know what? For me, my expectations is tempered. I mean, what I'm going to do with the channel, how I want it to grow, I want growth to be good. I want to be connected with you, the people, the viewers. Anyways, no, I mean, in all honesty, with what I've done in 3 months, I mean, I really only have some time. Like, I've come up with a good schedule for recording. So, all my recording is pretty much done on the weekends, and then I try to push out the videos throughout the week. I try to keep it to Tuesdays and Thursdays. Obviously, I have a lot more subscribers, so I'm just kind of let you know what exactly the expectation is. Games are coming out usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm still trying to decide the best schedule, but, you know, that's what I think is going to be what you should expect. Now, I am trying to do also various other projects, various other types of videos besides just Let's Plays. But diversification is something that I'm kind of striving for here. I mean, if you check out my little video here, you probably see it kind of popping up. Maybe not. I don't know. It depends on how lazy I am. This was kind of the first video that I posted, and the entire idea I had for this channel is more than just Let's Plays. It's, I think, very important. I think it's very fun, and I really love it. But at the same time, I've got a whole bunch of hobbies, and I like those hobbies, and I want to kind of get people to explore hobbies. So, of course, I've got beer. It's my little gimmick. You know, I'd say that coming up with gimmicks is kind of a good thing to have. So, beer brewing, beer tasting, beer everything, beer this, beer that. But there's also going to be other things too, and that's going to be something that I'm going to talk about. Anyways, besides all of that stuff, let's go ahead and put a halt to that. I wanted to kind of show off. I got the Markiplier shirt from one of his last 1 or 2 live streams ago. You know, that's something that I kind of... I honestly, the other day I kind of ranted a little bit on Twitter. I started out with saying that I want to really be able to do charities, but I kind of, I guess, feel like I've become jaded as far as the way that I see most charities. But I think YouTubers, Let's Players, I see so many people that genuinely care and that try to make a real difference. Both the people personally through what they do, as well as through the charities that they try to garner. And, you know, I've kind of put my faith into a lot of that. One day, maybe I'll be able to do something like that. It's kind of something I would like to be able to do, but that's another thing. Anyways, so what else do I have? Oh, last couple of weeks have been not sparse on content, but yeah, so there's just a couple of videos, and then last week I had some stuff that was automatically put up. I haven't really done any recording in a while, and that's because of the fact that we were in Portland. So me and Jules were in Portland celebrating our 1-year anniversary. Marriage, of course. Yeah. That whole thing when you do when you're an adult, and you're just like, you right there, you're the funniest, most awesome person that I've ever seen. I want to be with you forever. Yeah, so we were in Portland for 1-year anniversary. It was way too damn hot, but you know what? That was probably the best vacation I think we could have ever had. That place is beautiful. People are chill as fuck. I don't feel like I'm gonna die on the road, for the exception of the fact that it's really tiny roads. They're just like this, and you barely have any room. If you ever go to Portland, get the smallest car you can. Don't get a big one like we did. Besides the roads, though, I mean, the place is beautiful. The houses are not cookie cutter. All of them are just unique and different. The food is fantastic. We also had we passed at least 5 different food, they call them food carts. Here in Raleigh, we call these food trucks. But there were city blocks filled with food trucks. There were a couple in downtown where they were just surrounding the entire perimeter of a city block, of a parking lot. I mean, it was just literally wall to wall, sort of door to door. It's like I don't think you could go hungry in Portland. Beer was great, but there was kind of some hit and miss, mostly because of the fact that I was taking some bad advice from a really shitty article in a website. Yeah. But, yeah. So, also, the city is beautiful. It was drier, at least, than it is here in Raleigh. The humidity is always what makes the summers horrible. The beach was so, temperature-wise, we went there when it was supposed to be 100 and near 100 in Portland. We went there, it was about 68 when we got there, at about 11, with cold breezes. And then it warmed up to about 75. I love cool weather. I hate the heat. But yeah, also just it's an hour, 2 hours drive to the beach, about half an hour's drive to waterfalls, and maybe an hour to the mountain, to Mount Hood, which is just, oh my god, the whole place is beautiful. Go there. It's one of those places that, if you don't care for the corporate lifestyle, it's just gonna feel so comfortable to you. There's always food that you're always going to be able to eat. There's always people who are DIYing and doing all kinds of cool and creative stuff there. The beer, like I said, there's plenty of great beer, and there's plenty of great beer that we missed. I wanted to go to DeSuchas, but we just weren't ready, I think, when we were in downtown that one day, and we just didn't want to go back there. But it was the best trip. Best trip. But, yeah, no. So that's why content has been not quite, as much as I would like to be making, make some fresh and new stuff, as well as interjecting every once in a while. But so yeah, the content is going to be coming again. And I guess just kind of to go with that, there's all different kinds of stuff I've got planned. Right now, I can't do any, I don't think I'm going to have a lot of good time to be able to do collaborations. I really want to, but I can't. Just because of the fact that we're closing on a house soon. We're, by the end of the month, going to be closing on our house, and then by September, hoping to move in. So, there's going to be a lot of stuff I'm going to be doing when I'm not... The fuck did you go down, son? But so yeah, schedule-wise, we're looking at closing at the end of the month, and then by September, moving in. So that's going to kind of lock up a lot of time that I'd be trying to do collaborations. I'm going to try to make sure that I can build up a buttload of content so that I can just start piecing it out and pushing it out throughout that time period, and not have to worry if one of these weekends I've got to go and do a lot of stuff with the house or whatever. So yeah, that's another thing that's going to be going on. But content-wise, my plan for at least the next, for the rest of the year at least, obviously I've got several different series or kinds of themes to the series stuff I'm doing. I have the regular one-offs. I have a couple of games that I want to be continual series, and now as bright as fuck outside. Thank you, sun. But besides, we got the one-offs here. We've got a couple of series that I want to continually do, and eventually get back to Minecraft. I'm going to do Magicka too. It's definitely going to be plenty of that. The mod squad, of course, if you haven't kind of figured out, that one is going to be mods for PC games, as well as some stuff like GameCube, Nintendo, things like that, where you can heavily modify the content to make this a completely different sort of experience. Video Games Live is another one, of course, with Mario and Luigi. That's one I'm just going to go all the way through. I don't even care if it dies in popularity. Hopefully I'll be entertaining you enough to be able to keep you, keep people coming back for it. Like I said, it's one of my favorite series. I think that's all the video game stuff technically right now. But last, of course, is also going to be Brew School, which is, the regular series that I'm wanting to kind of do like once a month at least, hopefully. I want to get 2 videos actually out shortly within the next month or so. Because I want to get people who are interested in homebrewing. I want you to kind of have something where you can kind of see what does it take really to get started with it. So I'm going to get a video on what equipment you're going to need, what recipes and stuff, give you a recipe, a good idea, what to expect of it, and then, how to brew it. Everything that's going to go in a very simplified sort of manner to make a simple, quick beer that doesn't take a lot of time or effort, and I'm going to give you a lot of resources for doing it. Okay. After that, I've got all kinds of ideas, though. Once we get moved in and settled, I'm going to start up a lot more DIY type stuff. Also, Jules I'm going to hope that we can get her stuff, or Katamari Jules, going soon. She's been kind of playing around with all this kind of stuff. We haven't really gotten to sit down and make some stuff, though, or edit it up at least. But that's going to be some stuff, and she's going to pick different content than, anything I might make, and her style will be very different too. So, I want to make content that's going to appeal to a broad range of people, so that I can also, we can get some hobby stuff going for you people out there. She loves crocheting. That's, one thing that we're going to want to do. There's definitely going to be a lot of DIY projects that we're going to be doing around the house. I know that we're going to build a fence. Some point in the future we might do some stuff with that. I don't know what all is going to happen with it. I know that I want, though, to get back into some fitness stuff, which will be another thing. I am I've kind of put on a bit of weight. Over the past couple of years, definitely have not been hitting the gym as much. So, once we get moved in, not really as much before then, but I want to kind of get back into fitness a little bit and prepare myself. So, I put on some weight. I can't really say that I expect that the trip to Portland helped me with how much food we ate. We had this wrap that was like about that big. It was a naan wrap, like a whole bunch of biryani and other stuff that was just shoved into like a big thing of naan, wrapped up like a Super Saiyan burrito. This thing was huge. When I grabbed the thing, because we each got one, it was like, so yeah. I need to lose some weight. I need to get back in shape and get manly. Because look at these biceps. They're kind of feeling a little bit puny right now. So, when we get moved in, I'm going to do all kinds of stuff to get into shape. Because I want to encourage everyone definitely to be fit. You're going to be drinking a lot of beer. You might want to get into shape so that you can kind of offset that and get working out there. So, fitness. I want you to hold me to this. I am going to show you some of the stuff once I get moved in that I want to do, and I want you to hold me to it. And finally, one of the things that, that put in the headline for this is I do want to kind of do some giveaways. I've talked with some people in the Let's Play chat, and of course there's some, downsides that I could see going with this. But the thing is, I think that mean, besides, you know, trying to grab some eyes and put it on the channel, what I kind of want to do is I want to get people involved and interactive, and you know, when you're getting it started out, I don't know that it happens too much. So I think I've kind of come up with an idea of, you know, how I'm going to run some giveaways. I am going to do all kinds of different stuff, you know, in all honesty. I want to kind of see what's going to work. But yeah, this is something I think that I can kind of, you know, I want people might get kind of, you know, expecting of this, but I kind of think that it can be a way to really get people involved and interact. So I don't know how other people do their giveaways and what this is even gonna entail. I don't know yet. I'm just gonna kind of roll with it and see what happens. But my thought here, and just to kind of give you the preview of what I'm thinking we're going to be doing, to start with, I mean, I'm kind of talking with some people about what, you know, possibilities there might be. I was kind of approached by someone, and I thought that was kind of interesting, so it kind of got me thinking about this. And so what I think I will do here is I might have some extra content and, you know, some extra games and stuff that I'm going to give away. I might try to either do it monthly or bi-monthly, but I will run different contests. Now, when I'm going to announce the contests, that's one thing, but I think the biggest thing is you'll find some of my videos. I might put it in one video. I think I'll put in just like one specific video, let people know that I'm going to do a giveaway. It's either going to be like some extra keys for games that I might have, or like some $5 or $10 Steam gifts, you know, Steam, you know, gift credits, maybe Amazon. I don't know. It all depends. But there's going to be other things and stuff too, besides, I guess, just the generic. We may make some different things for you. What exactly it's going to be, I'll let people know. That I'm going to do a giveaway, announce it in a video. And what I want is going to be to have people, you know, watching to find out what they need to do in order to participate. There won't be any purchasing anything or doing anything. I don't expect people to just go and subscribe to me, unless they, of course, want to, you know, stick around and see when I might give some hints for the next one. I might mention in the video that I'm kind of thinking about doing another giveaway and kind of preview what the idea is. So, but it'll be kind of hidden in the video. And what I'm going to want people to do is I'm going to want them to show that they've watched the video. I want them to share it. Let other people know that there's giveaways going, and I'll, you know, on Twitter particularly, because that's going to be the easiest way I can track that. And then hi. So the video kind of goofed up a bit here. But basically what I was kind of going to say was, you know, have people make something, make stories, or, you know, kind of interact some way, talk to me on Twitter, or, you know, comments, things like that. That was, I think that was where I was going with this. Don't mind me. I'm going to go back here and, see you guys. Can you see me still? Hey, I guess you can see. Don't mind, I'm behind the curtain. But the thing is, I want, and if I may kind of change it up and stuff, and just kind of see what I want is I want people to kind of be a bit genuine, and I want to just give, you know, I want to give something that kind of makes, you know, maybe make someone feel a little special, you know, because how often do people win anything? As things go along, I'll see how exactly it all goes. But, you know, I think that could be something that could be kind of fun to do anyways. So, I'll see how it all goes out, but just kind of letting you know that I'm thinking about doing giveaways. And I'll decide when the first one's going to be. I'll kind of give some hints in the videos. And then, when it comes to the actual video, you know, we'll do it then. And that's it. So, that's all I've got today. you know, I think that's pretty much all I had on my mind. I definitely want to see this channel grow. I want to definitely hear from people and speak with people to, you know, kind of get involved with everyone. You know, try to just, you know, make something better with the community, with the gamers, and with Let's Players. You know, I'm always here. If you've got... I'm tiny, but... Oh, one other thing, too, is I want to do shout-outs for my videos. So... when I'm getting around to, you know, like each of my videos, when I started out, I want to give some shout-outs to different channels that I think are, you know, interesting. So, of course, if you have any questions, I kind of, like, I'm always playing around with what I'm doing. If you got advice, give me some advice. If you've got questions because you're doing a Let's Play channel, you just started out, want to know how to improve, you know, reach to me. Ask me questions on Twitter, ask me questions on here, I don't really care. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but anyways, that's all I've got for today. Tune in next time, same bat time, same bat place. So thank you for going ahead and watching this video here. If you liked it, please give it a like, a comment, subscribe, whatever you feel like it. Just let me hear from you. So, go ahead and raise your glass in the air, and have another pint on me. Love and peace.
Well done. I'll just be taking those coins now.
Finally, let me get out of here. I have about 7 or 8 kids. I don't even remember how many kids I have. I've got too many of them. I've got too many of them. You guys, why don't you guys take them off of my hands already?
Shoot these guys. Ooh, now you guys are getting a little bit too close. I will give you a hug. How does that feel? Ooh, I think I just heard something. Someone just scoregasmed. That is exactly what I like to hear with